Party people in the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street. We're James and with Games. Happy Monday, folks. It is an illustrious Monday indeed, I guess. Because we're going to play more Wizardry. So it's a normal Monday, at least for the last few weeks. The last month or so. Things are going well. Hold on a second. I can't be looking over at my monitor and have it in theater mode. Look all even probably shinier than I do in reality. Okay, perfect. Or at least good enough. I don't have a pencil, but I'm noticing this now. Hold on. Well, I know what I did with my pencil. That's okay, I'll get a new one. Very cramped. Okay. I have HB premium pencils. Only the finest for my map making purposes. Pre-sharpened and everything. Very good. Okay. Here we are. And here in the map, you can see our goal for the day. Unless this is so frustrating that I decide I want to put a pin in it and go take the secondary party to the Tower of Stillness. Otherwise, we got real close last time to clearing the Tower of Spirits. I'm all the way down to 3B. I have found the whatever the treasure turns out to be. We've located it. We're done with that part. But it's in another trick setup. This time, it's not that it retreats into the pedestal when we try to take it. Instead, it's that when we take it, we're knocked unconscious. We wake up in a place we've been teleported to, and there's some gimmick where we're not allowed to turn around. If we turn around, we get teleported back and we lose the item. But there's nowhere to go. However, elsewhere in the dungeon, there's just so many switches. So probably the switches have some role to play here. But I don't know. I didn't map nearly any of the number of switches that I found, because when you enter into the place with the treasure, you are magic sealed for the rest of your time on the floor. So when we get down there, I can Doom a pick to see a lot more of the map than what I've drawn here. What I can't do down there right away is know exactly where the switches are, because they won't be annotated on the Doom a pick map. However, the qualification there is that, from what I recall, many of the unmapped parts of this dungeon were kind of set up as little sub-areas that had their own banks of switches. I'm hoping we've got some discrete switch puzzles, and not that we have, like, over 10 switches involved in a single puzzle. I don't know. Find it together. Let's fire it up. Wizardry Gaiden 4. Taima no Koru. Or the Throb of the Demon's Heart. Translated by a bunch of the fine folks whose names briefly appeared on the screen there. Turn the volume down in my own ears a little bit. Not because I don't love the music. Because if it's too loud, I'll just be shouting. And, yeah. Let's get down to business. Take the primary party. Oh, but I think I have gear. I think I have gear I need to offload, but we're just going to have to find it. Ivy, Sasha, Kiki, Cedric, Mary, James. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Okay. Does anybody... Let's see who doesn't have something to hand off. Ogre Blade doesn't sound promising. I think the Curus we do want to hand off, possibly. I guess we won't worry about handing off the Staff of her. Oh, I've got nothing to hand off. Wait, yes I did. I have Plate of Warrior. Okay, I'm going to drop Mary for a moment. Bust out Gromny, the Bishop. Whoops. Hopefully Gromny has inventory slots available. Oh, of course not. Oh, the pain. Okay. I'll bring members of the secondary party out. And we'll load one of them up. Hopefully Flick's got some room. Let's see. Yes. Great. Okay. Just dump things on Flick for now. Can Flick equip the Plate of Hope? Sure can. And I believe that is indeed better than just plate mail. Is it better than best plate? Probably not, but I don't know. Sasha can hand over the Night Cape. Kiki. I guess the Amulet of Air. I can't remember if the Amulet of Air has any benefit. I feel like the Ogre Blade is almost certainly cursed. I want to give over the Cuirass, but Flick's all laden down, so let's get Rex the Samurai. Hey, British. Welcome. Happy Monday. He can't equip the Cuirass, but he doesn't need to. He just needs to hand it to anyone on his team who might. That's fair. It is that time of the day. But thanks for saying hi. Glad to have you here. Even if it is silently. Okay. I believe we're all rested up. I'm going to have Mary... No, you know what? I'm very confident we're all rested up. If it turns out I'm wrong, I'll feel a fool and I'll come crawling back to rest. Alright. We're in. We reorder. Ivy, Sasha, Kiki, Cedric, Mary, James. So that when I'm rushing through battles, I'm not trying to have James cast something. Or probably more likely have Mary cast attack spells. Okay. Wait. We want Sasha's Diafic? I was hoping at level 12 Sasha would start getting... Maybe at level 13. I think Sasha's pretty close to a level up. Maybe she's about to get the next level of Psionic Spell. I'm also hoping that her AC is still going down by 1 with every level up. But I guess we'll find that out too. Cedric can put up Lithophite. With the enormous amount of switches down there, maybe it's actually going to be useful. Some of those might activate pits. Latuma pick so we know who our enemies are. Meporphic to drop everyone's AC by 2 for the entire run. I had a heartbreaking realization. When we solved the Tower of Witchcraft, part of the solution was getting a magic robe that when I equipped it on the mage, had his AC at 3. So like -4. The negative AC is good. Lower AC is good. -4 to his AC compared to what he has equipped, which is pretty good. But then to solve the tower, I had to give that robe as a gift to an NPC, and she was very happy with it, and then she rewarded us with a key that we needed. And then later I realized there's that kimono in the Tower of Stillness. I bet it's possible to use that, which is probably an ornamental item, to make the same trade, and then keep the one that's an actual helpful item. But you live and you learn. Okay. Pretty easy to get back to the 3rd basement level. So that's all we had to do to get to the basement in the first place. Ah! It's a scary looking enemy, but we're gonna be alright. It's dead. So are all the yellow elements. The fight is over. We actually have some enemies we have to at least pause for a moment to think about. Down in the 3rd level, but not really a whole lot more than that. I don't exactly remember 2nd floor here, so I'm just gonna flip my own map to it. Ah, yes. Okay. And then... Wait, and then... Look at 3B for a second. Got it. Okay. I know where I'm going on 2B. Which is where we are. First, out of here. through a locked door that just unlocked itself when we had finally overcome the Tower of Witchcraft. Along with all of the NPCs that seem to be related to the quest vanishing. So, I'm not sure if that will have also happened in the Tower of Stillness, but it kind of seemed like doing one of them first spared us all of the, a lot of the puzzle solving here. Didn't do anything with the switches. Okay, the zombie ninja landed a hit there, but blessedly, it was not a decapitation attack. It did not instantly kill Sasha. We haven't encountered any decapitation attacks yet, but just very confident they exist. Always appreciate enemies who do not put their treasure... There's the door we want. The stairs we want. Don't put their treasure in... treasure chests. It does mean that you're not going to get any good pickups. But it also saves time. Okay. We made it to 3B. I guess the first thing to do is to draw parts of the map that I was not able to draw last time due to the magic seal stopping me from casting Duma Pick. So... Alright. I'm actually going to start by moving my map, my mapping camera, out of the way for a moment so I can complete the very small amount that will be blocked. And then we'll put it back there. We'll do the rest. Okay. Hi, Abra. Let's see. Not yet, but pretty soon. You gonna hang out with me in here? Yeah, that's my girl. Alright. So. This line just comes all the way to here. And then it's going to start going up. Then I won't worry about that part for now. And then there's an internal part that I wasn't able to get to actually now that I think about it. I tried. It was not for lack of trying. The shaded part, which I'll be able to draw better in a moment. Okay. And then, oh, I know that there's a door right here. Door down there that I've drawn. Okay. Time to reposition. Then we have lots more. For example, we have this hourglass-shaped little complex. That I've gone in, I'm pretty sure it's filled with switches, but I guess we'll find out. I'll have to revisit to find out where the switches are. Very nice. Meanwhile, this line just comes all the way up to connect with the other segment of the map. And there's a door right here. And I know that I explored this place. Found many switches. Probably have to use normally on every other floor I've just annotated every switch with the letter S, like here, S1 and S2. I think that I will have to bust out more internal organization for that list. Okay, right above comes across that far, and also this comes down like that. Here's a door that goes, oops, it's a little off center there. Here's a door that comes into a place that looks like another place with a lot of notches. The notches tend to be where the switches are. I still haven't played original Wizardry 2 or 3 before. Most of my mainline Wizardry experience is with the first game and the 5th game. Played a tiny little bit of the 4th game, which is a much different beast. More of like an adventure game using a modified Wizardry engine. It's cool, but it's a totally different thing. Okay, drew that. And then, well, right here, there's a 4x1. But the first Wizardry is not very puzzle driven, at least not nearly to the degree that this one is. The 5th Wizardry makes some big changes to the system. While still, if you just looked at screenshots, you'd be like, it's the exact same game. And that's largely the basis for this Wizardry Gaiden engine. There's more going on. Your thieves can pick locks, things like that. Right now, what I'm drawing is the altar room, where the final treasure, in theory, can be obtained. Oh no. Updated the GOG app recently, and it just gave me a push notification to my Windows desktop. That's a setting I'm going to be doing away with. It is not an option that it's not a service I'm interested in. Thank you, GOG. But no, thank you. Okay. Fortunately, this takes care of a lot of the drawing of this map, because I think a lot of the outside real estate is just not going to be used. Oh no. Have I done something wrong here? Yes. Oh. But nothing that wrong. Central door there. And then here we go to there. Yep. I think. No. No, just one past. Because we have a winding hallway here. So it's going to come up to there and over like that. And then internally down like that. Huh. The area that I never went into is quite literally just a door. I think it's a door in a darkness area. So I didn't spot it. Maybe. Maybe that's why I didn't get it. But at any rate, probably worth checking out what's in there. Okay. We've got a map. I think I'll actually start, though, with the areas that I haven't even touched. It would be great to find out that there aren't even more banks of switches, but I kind of suspect that the opposite is going to be true. Let's find out. Turn to the left and head immediately to that door. Ooh, looks like this was once a locked door that is now open. I can't remember if I pressed switch 1 and or switch 2, the only two that I've noted. Let's put the lights up. Let's check it out. Okay. It's already a whole new thing. Its own little wing. Oh, Phantasmagoria? Well, yes. It's not necessarily a good ending. It's an ending. Adrian successfully kills her own husband to stop him. He's possessed. It's not Dawn's fault. But he's trying to murder her. She turns the tables on him and kills him because she has no other choice. And then the demon that was possessing him manages to... it's obviously cast its own summoning ritual. Busts in. There we go, right away. A switch. Well, I'm going to start labeling these. How? I'm going to go backwards in the alphabet. So these are the Z switches. There's Z switch 1. I hear you, Abra. But it's just not time. She's been very eager to have early meals today. We can't do that here. This switch starts depressed, which is frustrating. Okay. What I'm going to do, start my annotations by noting defaults. So I'll put Z1 off, Z2 on, so that later I can keep track of what I have and haven't toggled. Oh, no switch there. I really would have thought there'd be a switch there. But yeah, so the demon comes, it chases her. I managed finally to figure out that I needed to have the book, the accursed book, prior to initiating the part where the demon is summoned. Hey, Abra. Not yet, but soon. It will be soon, sweetie. And from there, you get to do a ritual, and it stops the demons, so we finally got to break the loop of endlessly watching Adrian's head be torn apart. Ooh, 1 Takayasha Hime. Single enemies, not super intimidating. Although, the fact that it's worth 1,000 points does suggest that if you ever manage to do something, a rainbow ray, yikes. It's actually just a bomb, I hope. Yes, okay, great. There's always the possibility. The Calfo spell has a 95% success rate. So you can roll that critical fail. There's no promise that you won't. I was expecting another... Whoa, a dragon. Well, something a little more... Well, they're dragons. They're oily dragons. 2 changing cats. Yellow elements, white elements. I think we're going to be okay. Put the fighters on the dragon slaying duty. Cedric can burn the cats. Actually, might as well use his breath on the yellow elements. Mary will help with those. And I might as well drop a Mahalito on the changed cats and see how that does. Got 1 out of 2 cats. Got all but 1 yellow element. The other one just cast Halito. We're in a pretty good position here vis-a-vis fighting enemies. Because on this level, there's some pretty good experience point rewards. Whether individual monsters like that Takayasha Hime, I missed some syllables there, who gave 1,000 just by herself, or this fairly large party, which totals up to a lot. It's great. Okay. So there's 2 switches in here, 1 on, 1 off. We'll come back later. My earnest hope is that the different wings have self-contained switch puzzles, maybe. And not that they just all contribute to one giant switch puzzle that is required, that you must beat to clear the whole place. We'll see. We'll find out. Yura Nahanya. So anyway, yeah, so Adrian defeats the demon. There's the big, demon banishing scene. Another place that was once a locked door. This place is shaped differently. Let's see. If you go over 2, then you see place coming out of the door. I bet it's symmetrical. And then, seems like we've just got 5 doors working their way into that central door. Let's start with the outer doors. Oh, good. All right, I'm going to call these the Y bank switches. Y1 starts off. I hope I remember that I went with the somewhat counterintuitive up is off, down is on. Y2 starts off. An encounter. Giant skeleton with both its arms. 200 eyes. Okay. Oh, it's a surprise round. Excellent. Got skeletons. Got one of the 100 eyes. Got both 100 eyes. Nothing but elements. Easy. Boom. Excellent. Big experience. We'd love to see it because these characters need lots of experience now for any level up. And I hate grinding. A Yeti. In this case, a red Yeti. Snow Ghost. Okay. I have some concerns about the Yeti. And some concerns about the Snow Ghost. Not super worried about the others. Just going to use Mary's Barako spell. It's a pretty mild attack. Likewise, I'll do the Mahalito. A fairly mild fireball attack. Actually, you know what? I can spare a Zalak. I've got 7. That's a strong one-on-one individual enemy attack. Ah, we got the Snow Ghost. And we got the Yeti. Excellent. There. Got them all. Took some minor damage. But nothing I'm super worried about. Magic Drain. Confirm that, Mary? Yep. Disarmed. That's good. Because that is a trap that can just end your run right there. Okay. So both of these switch areas so far. Oops. Drew this on the wrong side. Although I feel pretty confident we're going to see the same thing over here. But both switch areas also, of the 2 that I've just mapped, also contain empty 2x2s. Maybe those will be the sites of changes when we flip the switches. Then again, the most central door also always feels like it could be important. It just conceals a 3rd switch, which is currently on. Okay. Well, that's that little area. Now, seems like I've mapped pretty much everything. So I will now just go and find the other switches that I haven't annotated. This one is set up pretty similarly. These are the X switches. X1 starts off. Oh, how nice. There's no switch in there. I'm gonna be very dismayed if it turns out that we have a situation where activating switches causes switches to appear in rooms where there once were no switches. But I guess we'll just have to take it as it comes. I'll do a Lahalito. Not anticipating any major fight here. Got most of the yellow elements. The big guy got a hit off, and it wasn't that bad. In fact, the Turned Raccoon did the worst to us. Cedric got all of his group of elements. We might get a little bit of healing after this. Just a little. We've actually taken a fair bit of damage cumulatively, but no individual party member is in devastating shape yet. Trapless? Let's try it. It was trapless. Okay. I rolled the dice there. X2 is currently off. There's always the possibility that these switches are not related to the, Hey, your mom. Welcome. There's always the chance there's no connection. What is this place? It's nothing. Right now. Whoa, new enemy. Daidarabati. Fortunately, like many individual enemies, it's gone before it can show us what it does. Successful disarming. Take a quick look and see, am I getting encumbered? Well, we've got at least one slot. And I can probably cast aside that Ogre Blade, feeling fairly confident that it's accursed. If not forced, I would like to hold on to the Potion of Latamophis. We have a decent number of slots for it. The antidote spell, but... Okay. Right now, at least, that hourglass sector in the middle is nothing. So I think here's one final switch bank area. Yep. The W series of switches. W1 starts on W2 starts off. W3 starts on. And W4 starts on. Ooh, is there a W5? I hope there's not. I would love to. Huh. Like it just kind of, it went silent for a while and then I spoke in like a chipmunk voice, or just like different segments of me just overlapped each other. Regardless, that's very strange. Oh. Less strange. You can imagine how that happens. Ooh. Yeti has frozen breath. Yeah, that's the first... today is the first time I saw this pink-tinted Yeti. Like, I've met the Yeti, but the other ones I met were kind of blue-tinted. Or even just pure white. 5 switches. Okay. Of course, I have no idea how these may or may not be connected to the final trial of getting the treasure. You get the treasure in this area, and it teleports you to a different place, and you hear a voice whisper, "Don't turn around," and then you start walking, And every now and then you see a flicker of like a child, just for a moment. But eventually you hit a dead end going straight. And sometimes if you turn, there's like a moment where it leaves you there. You can turn, but there's nothing there. You can't go through the wall or anything. Then if you do turn around, they just teleport you back. Yeah, it's a step up from even Wizardry 5 in terms of puzzliness. Like Wizardry 1 has a mild amount of, although the puzzle is largely just amount to get the keys in the different spots until you find the elevator. And then once you're done the first 4 floors, the rest of the 10-story dungeon is puzzleless. Wizardry 5 definitely amped up the puzzles with like, mostly in terms of having lots of, do a Dialma for Ivy. That worked pretty well. And maybe a dial for Sasha. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. But yeah, this one, like, it's got NPC puzzles, but it's also got a lot of switch puzzles, which are not a feature of any Wizardry I've played. So I can't speak to Wizardry 6 and onwards. Ooh, cool. Oh no. Another case of switches. Oh, wow. When's it from? Cool. I bet. I'm just going to check out of curiosity here. Bear with me a moment. Wonder if the CRPG Addict has played this. Could be. Hold on, wait. What am I looking for here? 1983. The Amulet. CRPG Addict has played it. He spent 2 hours playing it and proclaimed it easy. Hey, Abra. Oh, you're right. She's on it. She's her eternal clock worked for her this time. I gotta go treat this little kitty to some lunch. You want some lunch? Yeah. All right. Be right back, gang. Hang tight. Okay. Back at it. All right. Before I press any switches, I need to think for a moment about where I am. Yes, okay. There's one area that I thought I could not get to that I absolutely can get to. We'll have to sacrifice our current casting of Low Milwa. But it'll get us to the last uncharted place. Is this where I want to be going? Nope. Here we go. Because... Wait. No. Oh. Oh no, there's teleporters in here. Is that what's going on? Well, okay, that part's normal. Is it just a spinner? That doesn't know, because I actually got through this place. I think I just got discombobulated. Oh, that's why. Okay, good. Nothing so cruel as spinners or teleporters in the dark. Just my own forgetting the shape. And then, although for whatever reason, doesn't show on the mini-map, Dumapic told me that there's a door I missed right here. Ooh, an encounter. An Ura and a Hanya. I think we're gonna be okay. One down. Two down. Decent experience. Ooh, Cedric sets off a slingstone, but if he's gotta set something off, it should be a slingstone. We gotta drop something. Probably a lot of these quest items are dead letter now. You know what? Scrolls are nothing. Because I know I didn't use any items from the Tower of Witchcraft to solve the Tower of Stillness when I did it in a previous playthrough. And all the puzzles seem to have disappeared from the Tower of Spirits after we finished the Tower of Witchcraft. Except for the Switch puzzle, unfortunately. I don't know. I was going to say I won't be surprised if we're just continuing on with the winding, narrowing hallway layout, but we're not. Because the shape's not right. Nope. Aha! Another door that I couldn't quite see, and then we're back into a wrapping. Hello, bag of magic food. I'm lost on the context of what you're saying. Although I know I've heard of Moraf's World because the CRPG Act covered it. I'm a fan of that blog. No? What about right there? No? Is there a hidden door? Oh, okay. Right. I responded to the emote with context clues. Hidden door? No. So there's still a little area that we can't get to here. Oh man, I hope that's not because there are switches elsewhere. Shade all this in on my map so I know it's the darkness zone. Okay. I sure hope that I'm correct that the magic seal is in the altar room. Yes, we can still cast. Yeah. No doors revealed by Dumapic into those 5 unexplored areas. However, there could be a secret door. I'll search all the walls on the way out. And then we must bend to the task of... you know, flipping switches and seeing what happens. Nothing. Nothing. Whoops. Didn't turn before I did that one. But it's also nothing. Nope. Agonizing to think that this might be connected to the many, many switches. Because how many times am I going to have to crawl back here to check? Well, I'm going to start by holding out hope that my original theory of the things, switches, being connected to smaller, discrete puzzles was correct. Time will tell. At least the fights are all going our way and rewarding us pretty well. Because most of the characters are now at the stage of needing like 200,000 experience points between levels. It's not great. But when you're going over 1,000 per battle, the battles aren't really pushing you to your limit. It could be worse. Okay. Oh, it's not where I want to go. This is where I want to go. Oops. Lots of monsters, but I think we'll be fine. Oh, good. It's a surprise round, too. I never catch when it tells me I surprised the monsters at the start. I only notice when I get to James at the end of initiative order and you can't do anything. So there's no spell casting in a surprise round. The game is kind enough to make that rule apply to both the enemies and yourselves. One Momiji. Big reward. That combined with the, creepy behavior. What has gone on? What is happening to the encounter rate? All right, 2 giant manties, 5 giant ants, and a lot of regular ants. I'll have fighters work on the giant manties, which I think are new enemies to me. Cedric can go ahead and melt the giant ants. Mary will use a Barako on the ants, and I'll use a Mahalito on the other group of ants. Let's see what happens. Good. 1 giant ant survived the melting. I think 1 regular ant did too, but only 1. Oh, none. Even better. Wait, no. No, that was 1. It's nonsensical counting on my part. Wait. Silver wolves. Feels like things that might make me regret letting them get shots off if they hit us. But, okay. I think we can absolutely take the rest of them out. Yeah, the last one ran away. Good reward. Excellent. But yeah, I ought to make sure that the other areas I've already mapped don't have switches that I forgot to take note of. Ha. Didn't kill the second oily dragon? Oh wait, yes we did. Never mind. But we also knocked it unconscious before that happened. The game makes a fun thumping Slingstone. And it was. Okay, great. I love when there aren't any switches in here. Okay, I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to go to the area where I called the switches the Y bank of switches. And let's see. Y3 starts on, and the other two start off. Let's see what happens if we have them all on. Nothing that I can see is happening. I don't love that. Okay, I'll leave them all on for now. And then what? I guess go to the next place and see if it's different in any way. This is where the Z bank of switches are. There's only 2, which is nice. After verifying that this place has not changed because of the Y bank being toggled around, there's the nice clean Yeti. Let's do a Melito. Ooh, I actually hate white elements. Not a huge amount of damage, but you don't like any mass damage happening to your party. It's unnerving. Makes you feel like things could start going very bad very suddenly. Which I suppose they always can in Wizardry. 1 Suzuka Godzen, and then zombie bishops, ninjas, and lords. Let's see what we can do. Go all the way up to Madalto on the zombie bishops. Ooh, didn't kill the Suzuka Dozen. Suzuku Dozen. Did not get any bishops either. Knocked out a ninja. Oh. Suzuko Godzen didn't really do anything of great import. Ivy's asleep, which I don't love. Okay. Cedric still has his breath weapon, that's good. Ninja's fixed. Ah, I didn't kill the Lord, but it didn't manage to do anything. Got a bishop. Okay. I'm worried that Suzuka Gotsen is going to suddenly reveal that it has some cool ability. If we don't kill it fast enough. Let's see what happens. Ooh, he missed. Cedric tried to get the... Eh, I mean, 12 damage is not great. Sasha's in trouble, in fact. Not, like, gonna die in this battle trouble, but definitely, like, gotta pause and do some healing. Immediately after this battle. 3,300 experience. Nice. Okay. You know what? Let's go all out. I'm just gonna take it easy and guarantee Sasha back to full health. And then I'll let Kiki, the Valkyrie, step up and toss some... I should have used a Dios on James. That was wasteful. Okay. Good enough, good enough. This place looks identical to how it was. So... if Z1 is off and Z2 is on, what happens? First, if I hit them both, do I notice anything different? don't. Alright. Leaving them all in the on position. I'm not sure what to do next. Not getting any immediate feedback on these switches. Okay. How about this? The two switches on either side of this little place. Right now they're both down. If I go in there, is it different? It's not. Okay. So what if I make them both the opposite of what they were? Nothing changes. Finally, what if they're both off? Quite possibly, nothing in there changes. Yeah, it seems like it. Okay. So, what could be going on here? Ooh. I actually see a door to the north that I haven't gone through. We can leave switches aside for a moment. So if I come up here... Oh, that's a one-way door for getting back. Ooh. That must be the place that I've been getting teleported into, and it looks like there's a secret door to the top. Alright. I'm just going to throw caution to the wind. Go into the altar room, see if there's anything to that. I don't know. Ominous presence from the altar. Here's a book floating inside a sphere. We're able to take the book. But we pass out. And we awaken in this place. Voice inside the head says, don't turn around. Oh, there's just visibly a door there, but if I turn to it, I'm gone. Oh, I just remembered something I have not been doing, but I think I can strafe with left and right. I can, but I can't open a door by doing it. Yeah, and then we see that kid. What does that kid mean, though? Don't know. If I turn left, back to the book. Does it matter what direction I'm facing to begin with when I take the book? Now I'm looking west. Will I be facing the door when I teleport? No. In fact, I'm facing east. In the dark. There's nothing. Okay, if I turn right in the dark, teleported back. That's fine. I guess. Whoop. Face east this time. See how I teleport in there. Don't know. Doesn't feel like any of this is connected to the switches. No, I'm still facing east when I arrive. Voice in my head says, don't turn around. Can't strafe out of here. Then we step. And there's a wall. If I turn right here, I'm actually allowed. What if I strafe? We're just taken back. Okay. Hold on then. Could the answer be to never leave this room in the first place? I don't think so. We hear the don't turn around message. And whether the kid appears or not seems to be random. Searching when you see the kid does nothing. If I turn left here and search, nothing. If I turn right here and search, nothing. If I turn back and then take a step, I'm teleported out. I want to get through that door so badly, but how? Is there a control for going backwards? Move left, move right? No, doesn't look like it. Well, hold on. If I change the L button, no. They can only be changed to do the things they already do. I assume if I just turn back, it's going to teleport me out. If I strafe into the dark like that, I'm teleported out? Okay. I'm thinking I don't have what it takes yet. Or if I do, it's lost on me. What if when I see the kid, I try to use the small ball item? Can we throw the ball, tempt the kid? Okay. One last time I'm going to do this as though it could somehow give me different results. I'll look south before I grab the book, in case that makes any difference. Probably doesn't. Oh, well it does make me face this door, and I didn't get the don't turn around message. That's probably just an artifact, and not a like, hey, you solved it. Indeed. There's the boy. We might as well try. Who has the small ball? Nothing. Hey kid, you want some sake? No. I don't envision anything happening here as I use all of the different special items. We have a book item. That sounds new. Oh, right. Never mind. That's the item that we just grabbed that we can't take with us because it gets taken away from us when we teleport it. There's the kid again. But if I turn, I'm taking it. I got nothing. I don't have a clue what's going on here. I'm also spell sealed now. Don't be fooled by the fact that the game didn't tell me that. Can we use the small ball? Swap it for the sphere. No. Now, I think the small ball was supposed to be used to prove to the concerned father that his son is dead. Alright. Maybe some of the switches I have hit have affected my ability to go into the center area here. Probably not. But we'll try. Searching. Banging my face. Searching. Banging my face. Searching. Banging my face. Banging my face, searching. Gotta keep things fresh. And then maybe, just maybe, did a door open up here? Of course not. Well, single Yeti. Should be a pretty easy fight. And it was. And yet, 1100 experience. Very nice. I was hoping maybe there would be a one-way door to just get me out of here. End all this groping in the darkness. Okay. Well. I do not feel like I've gotten really anywhere. You know what? I'll go to the bank of switches that I labeled X. And I'll hit a couple of them. We'll see if that does anything. Maybe Cedric... Oh, I was going to say Cedric can put up Lithophite again, just in case. But he can't, because our magic is sealed. Yeah. Two oily dragons, that's easy. Obviously, fights are much harder once you can't cast spells anymore, but not fights against two very killable enemies. Okay. What else is here? Okay. Anything change in this room? No. Wouldn't it be nice if the switch effects just a little bit closer to the switches themselves? Nothing. Okay. Well, let's retreat for now. I'll get back, take stock of something, I guess. Heal up. Maybe, Sasha will level up. That's nice. And then run to the washroom, and then I'll make a decision about whether I want to do more hitting of switches in a context where I'm really getting no feedback on these switches. Could it be as simple as just all of them are red herrings except one? If I flip them all, I'll just solve it? Yeah, it could be anything. Whoops. There's stairs up. I think there's just a couple of spinners on this floor. So even though it's an easy layout, you can sometimes get a bit discombobulated. Okay. I'm not, like, ideologically opposed to the inclusion of switch puzzles in dungeon crawlers, but this is a pretty involved seeming switch puzzle. I mean, seeming. Like I said, it could turn out that the whole puzzle is just one switch is the switch you need to hit. I don't know. Looking at the time, I got a little over an hour. Working with hard stops because my partner busted up her knee, can't drive herself to work. So I'm locked into the rhythms of the workday throughout my summer vacation here, which is a bit of a drag, but I mean, whatever. You gotta do it. She can't do anything but her knee being messed up. And it's clearly my responsibility to step up. Here we go. Come on. New spells. I want to find out what the level 3 psionic spells are. And then hopefully also her AC, I think natural AC right now is 5. I hope it becomes 4. New spells. Otherwise, only gained luck and a couple of hit points. And it's going to be a long time before she gets another shot. Ooh, Kiki's getting there. Kiki's on a slightly different leveling up schedule because she is class changed to Valkyrie. The rest of us, no, but we knocked off like 50,000 experience points in the gradual clawback here. We're thriving enough economically, at least in the main party, that I'm trying to avoid going through the use the bishop. More elven chain. We definitely don't need as we already handed some elven chain off to the other party. I'm not even sure anyone can use it. Rod of Raising, probably worth hanging on to. I've already got a poison dagger or 2, maybe. And the ogre blade, yeah, should just get rid of that because I mean, maybe I'm a fool. I'm assuming it's cursed and it's actually like the best sword. Got some best plate. Guess we'll hang on to that. Well, we do not need a scroll of Zalek. Why is that identified? Wasn't that a... Staff of Earth? Maybe it's good. Maybe I'll hold on to it. Be awesome if this was like the Muramasa Katana. Blade of Revenge. You know that's cursed. Hey, a recovery card. We have so many recovery cards. And more best plate. Holy smokes. We may or may not have enough characters who can equip plate to keep working with all this best plate in the secondary party. I guess what I'll do for the moment is I'll drop Mary temporarily and add Rex the Samurai. Oops. And then give him as much as he can carry, which might be like nothing. No, he can carry a little. Plate of the Warrior is probably samurai only gear, and I bet it's pretty good. I bet it's better than Plate of the Novice. Not sure if they need a Rod of Raising on the other team. Rex himself might as well drop that leather armor he does not need anymore. And actually, let's find it. Right now, his AC is 1, naturally. But if he goes Katana, Plate of Warrior, Kabuto, Waraji, -1. Go figure. Plate of Warrior is even better than Plate of Novice. Sweet. Oh, where's Sasha at now? Ooh, she's down to AC 3. I like that. Monks, their AC just goes down as they level up. It's good. It's a cool class feature. I really like the decision they made to take all of the expanded classes and character species and from Wizardry 6 and pull them back into the old Wizardry system. Or at least their spin on it. Okay, gotta run to the washroom, and I'll make the decision about whether we're just going to the Tower of Stillness where I know I can make progress, or whether we're agonizing over switches somewhere. Hang tight, gang. I'll be right back with you. Whoops, wrong button. Right back with you. Okay. We're back. Okay. All right, here's I'm going to try one last thing. I am not in the mood to experiment at length. Ah, her learn new spells. Oh wait, she probably has a spell there. It's just a battle spell. Hold on. Whoops. Sasha. Spellbook. Oh, she has Mapoba. Raise the party's speed, which gives them -2 AC and +2 AC to enemies. That spell has been really frustrating when enemies have used it. But now the tables have turned. Okay. I'm going to test exactly one theory, which is the what if it's just hit every single switch? If it turns out, which is why it's a good thing that I recorded the starting positions of most but not all of the switches. All the ones in the banks and not the 4 in the main area, which is frustrating. Hold on, let me think. I remember that S4 started in the off position and S3 started in the on position. I don't remember S1 and S2. But I can probably bear to slog through the possible combinations there. Okay. I gotta revisit every area, including the ones I've already done. Hail, Stimpinski. I've mapped... Oops. This is not the 3rd floor yet. Oh no. Or is... No, it's not. Hold on. I should just look at my fully drawn map. I'm making one last effort. I mapped all the switches available in Tower of Spirits level 3. And I experimented with a few of them, and they didn't do anything in their own immediate vicinities. Which concerns me. But what I'm going to do... Alright. Ivy, take the Adept. The other fighters will take the Curate. Cedric. Oh, whoops. I haven't fixed my order here. But there. Cedric will do the Marauders. James will try to do the Hatamoto. Excellent. I'm going to try exactly one theory, which unfortunately means I'm probably going to have to do a little bit more trial and error because of sloppy note-taking. Oh, there's the stairs I'm going to. Perfect. I'm going to try the easiest possible solution. What if it's press every switch? So we're going to hit the thing is there are 2 switches that I don't remember their original positions. So I'm going to try throwing every switch. I guess I could also try and make every switch be down. And every switch be up. There's a lot of things that I could try for brute force. But I'm going to try first with what if you had just pressed every switch? Okay. So this one was in the off position. So I'll turn it on. This one was in the off position, so I'll leave it. This one, Z1, was in the off position, now it's on. Z2 was in the on position, so I've turned it off. Frustrating thing is, once you go in to the book area, this was in the off position, now it's on. This one was also off and is now on. Okay. Let's go up to the W switches. So named because that's just how I annotated it on the map. Okay. Something toggled this gate. Presumably one of the things we hit. Can we just bust it though? Come on. Yes. Great. Now I don't need to go back and figure out which switch was definitely doing that and not something else. W5, I didn't note its original position, but I also didn't flip it. So I'll note its position now. And flip it. Alright, so one observed effect of some switch is all I've got so far. It's nice to know that there is an effect of at least one switch. This one was on, I wrote, but now it's off? I guess I'll leave it. But did I really do that? Or did I just write it down wrong? I think I wrote it down wrong. Painfully, I'm not sure. I'm going to switch that. Oh god. This might be worse than we imagined. Worse than I could have ever feared. Okay. Down to the Y switches. And then we'll go see what happens. Oh. Another gate that we've somehow toggled. Please just be able to break it, Cedric. Not great. Well, rats. All right. What if this bank, in here there's only 2 switches? So what if these are just gate switches? Can't prove or disprove anything there, because that could have been the north gate. Ooh, all the banks have switch doors to them. Oh dear. Well, big fight. I guess if it turns... Okay, I gotta reorganize the party. But if it turns out that there's a boss fight, we don't have to worry about preserving our magic for it, since our magic gets sealed when we go in there. We got 1 zombie lord. I would have liked to get more. Zombie ninja did Lucrea. Alchemist spell. Okay. Okay. What we hope is to get the whole fight done right now. And then hopefully I remember to rearrange the party. Because we're taking those Lucrea hits until the battle ends, but now it's over. Okay. No, we're still not... It's the weakest form of the engulfment or whatever it's supposed to be spell. Whoops. Whoops. So this one originally started on and I've turned it off? Alright. Yeah. Oh wait, so I want to leave it off, I guess? Yeah, I'll leave it off, because it started on. Alright, well, is it the X switches? Oh, there's only 2 X switches. Maybe they're the gate controls. Come on. There's 2. Come on. Come on. Nope. But Cedric broke it this time. Perfect. Let's go back and re-toggle the 2 X switches since they did not seem to be gate controls. And otherwise we want them toggled. Because I'm trying toggle all switches. Okay. Well. This switch, Y3, started in the on position. It is in the on position. I've turned it off. This one started in the off position, so I've toggled it on. And I think I did the same over here. Yeah. Okay. Well. I don't know with these two which positions they were in. So I'm going to toggle them. Oh, this is bad. The really painful part here is that even if the answer is as simple as flip all the switches, I haven't left myself all the information I needed. But I'm going to try flipping both of those, and then there are a couple other possible permutations, obviously. Not couple, 3. Which we'll just have to try. We'll heal up as much as we can before we go in here, since we're about to get spell locked for the duration of our time in this terrible little place. Nobody's all that hurt, so we can probably just get it all done with Dios. In fact... It's like, are we going to get all the Dios rolls we need so that everybody only needs 1? No. Needed 2 for Mary herself. Are there switches in these ones? No. Ominous presence drifts towards me. Okay. Will this do something? We have the book, but can we escape? It says don't turn around. Okay. Well. We teleported. So obviously that teleporter was toggled on by a switch. So now, do I have every switch in the right condition? I'm not allowed to turn, so at least that part's easy. Don't be tempted. I'm beginning to think the child is a red herring. Ooh, it's the same shape as the other places. And I teleported again. Teleported again. Oh god. If there's just one switch out of place. Which it does seem that there is. Okay. Well. Turn back around. Teleport back to here. Okay. Starting from the hope. That I have correctly arranged all of the inside switches, and the mix-up is just with the 2 switches around this area. Let's try hitting S. Okay. So right now what I'm going to say, with the one that I've tried is S1 on. No, wait, this is S1. Yeah. So I've tried S1 off. God. Well, we just have a horrifying amount of trial and error in front of us. If it's not these 2. Okay, I've tried S1 off, S2 on. X. Okay. I didn't keep track of how many times I teleported either. So I won't be 100% sure. Just writing down the possible permutations here. looking at switch 2 right now, which is on. And the other one, had I put it back on? No. Okay, try them both on. I've tried 1 off, 2 on. I really hope the only point of contention is with these 2. Because at this point, with the possibility of annotation errors for 1 or more of the switches involved, I'm not even sure like looking up the walkthrough would be helpful anymore. Unless it's really, really specific. Okay, 1 teleporter is still on. 2 are still on. 3 teleporters. Been here before. Is this where it all went wrong last time? I'm not sure. But okay, 3 teleporters. It's the current status quo. Oop. What? Oh. Then turn left. Okay. So both on didn't work. So now, let's try switch 1 on, which it is, and switch 2 off. Could also be as simple as all the switches need to be on. Perhaps I'll try that one if the 4 permutations don't work. I guess I'll just keep trying things till I run out of time. 1 teleporter. Ooh. But then this one is off. That's actually good. Oops. Gotta read this text a lot to get out of this area. Oh wait, I could have strafed there. Okay, next time I will save a little bit of time with the strafing. So what I just did was switch 1 on, switch 2 off. Okay. Try both off. At least it seems to be as simple as just the switches adjust the teleporters, and hopefully at the end of all of the things we get teleported somewhere where we can escape this place. Or perhaps we get teleported to a scary boss fight, but we're a pretty strong party. Even without magic, I think we'll be okay. One, 2, 3. Wall. Okay, so none of... So the problem wasn't with those ones. Oh god. First thing I gotta do, tactical strafing. First thing I gotta do is go back to the first combination I tried and go back and verify how many times I managed to teleport that time. So the first one I tried was this one off and the other one on. Maybe. Or maybe I... Geez, maybe I messed up the notes. That'd be a kick in the head. We can let the white elements do their mass damage attack when it's mass damage 1. There's a really frustrating enemy in the original Wizardry called the Creeping Coin that does they do mass damage attacks that are like 1-2 damage per party member, but you can encounter you'll encounter them like 3 groups of like 7, 9, and 9 Creeping Coins. So there's like 25 of them. All of a sudden, they're doing a lot to you. Okay. One, 2, 3. Okay. I think that I'm okay for those 2 switches. Then, what's the new plan going to be? Well, there are... How many other switches are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 of which... Wait, no. I said 12. I meant 14. Well... At least we know that... I know that 2 of them are... only of concern because they toggled those gates, which we've now destroyed. So, here's what I'm going to do. Every switch toggled on. But, bit by bit. So that maybe I gain more information as I go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. But not fixed. Okay. No change. At least no change in the part I've gotten to. For all I know, there's like a string of 10 teleporters, and I've broken later ones in the chain. However, if there's no change, I'll accept that. Let's go to the Z bank of switches. Find one that's not on and toggle it on. What I just did was toggle Y3 to no apparent effect. But perhaps effect later. But I'll just keep track of which ones I hit so that if I get further but still hit a wall. Oh god. Okay. This time I did Z2 down. Did Morphic just wear off? Alright, nothing we can do about it. We're spell sealed. Maybe it just wore off when we got spell sealed. I'm only just now noticing. If we can't even get 3, that's good news. Because it means that the one that we just hit was for one of the earlier teleporters. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3. And then it runs out. Okay. Okay. We'll go to the X ones and see if I left one of those toggle off. One's on. They're both on. I'm just going to trust the system. Not that there is a system that we've identified. That's on. Man, we're getting offered so many cheap viewers, Sane Lou W. Which is strange, because we only accept the finest viewers here. So, you don't belong. See you later. Nothing Cedric the Bard likes more than to use his mighty acid breath to melt some cats. We've done it. It is a good grinding solution to have to slog through this, because I hate grinding. Okay, we're trying W3. The one that I was actually confused about when I was just trying to toggle them all. I was like, did I write this one down wrong? Did I mess with it already? Maybe I did. Maybe our problems are solved. But yeah, just keep doing the fights. Basically passively gaining experience. I gotta keep in mind that I cannot heal, so if we have even like one battle go wrong, I gotta flee. Once. Twice. Thrice. 4 times. W3 is the 4th teleporter switch. Yeah, we're as far as we've been. 5. Ooh, and now the little inside place that I couldn't get to. It's laid out exactly the same as all the other ones with little tempting doors for you. Another one. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. So could it be? Was it just put them all down? Looks like it was. Whoa, is this the same guy we already killed? Return the book. Yes, it is. It's the necromancer we killed before. Undying body. The man walks towards you, stumbling and shambling. And with each step, his clothing and body fall apart. Give back the book. I thought you were ordinary rabble before and restrained myself accordingly, but not so this time. See my true strength. We got no magic, but we do have acid breath, and we are strong. Oh, and we get the fight. It's Majura in Lich form. Here we go. Fight, fight, fight. Acid breath, fight, parry, wait. Wait. Does James have any items that he could use? I don't think so. What does the Winter Wand do? Does it cast Like Ladalto? Is it sealed? I don't know. It casts Madalto. Probably it's sealed just like regular magic, but let's find out. Oh, never mind. We just beat him. 3,000 experience points. Not bad. $12. Did he drop anything else? No. Stairs back up. Into a new spot that we hadn't reached before. I think we get magic back now? No. Gotta get out of the entire dungeon without magic. So we don't know exactly where we are. Oh, yes I do. Let me get my 2B map out. We're in here. The one place we couldn't access on this floor. And it's kind of like, okay. Great. It's all over but the cheering. Unless we get wiped out just because we have no magic. A lot of training botsus. Okay. It's cruel how it leaves you with the spell option. Just so you can try and then be mocked again and again. Got one of them with the breath. Okay, these things aren't too powerful. Oh, the ones that are left have blue skin instead of pinkish skin. It's not going to save them, though. Ooh, and I bet I can totally do one Tower of Stillness voyage with the secondary party. With the time remaining to me. For I absolutely must go and fetch me lady. Yeah. Some dwarves and some humans. I think we'll be okay. Zombie psionics are a solved problem. The zombie ranger did nothing and is now dead. The other one's unconscious but not dead. Oh, the enemies are also spell sealed. That's kind. And Mary got the other one, Banish Undead. Unfortunately, I don't think we get the experience for ones that we just banished, but there are worse problems, given that we're about to be 2 towers down. Congratulations, it says. I'm going to take a moment here. I ought to be a little bit more diligent. But, like, I have a Blue Sky account that I do nothing with right now. And it's largely because it just feels like, you know, if you're going to post about the stuff you're doing on Twitch, you should include a screenshot or two of what you're doing. So, found the screenshot hotkey. 10,000 bucks. That's like nothing. But rumors spread throughout the town of the tower inhabitants, invading the other towers. There's only one now. In search of a new Lord Vessel to replace the one that was taken and bring them peace. Okay. First, immediately back to the Tower of Spirits, just to heal up. I'm going to wait until I also finish the Tower of Stillness, and then I'm going to that very good FAQ. FAQ of the year on GameFAQs for October, or FAQ of the month for GameFAQs October 2023. Certainly, I can testify that the early parts that kind of replicate the manual are excellent. I assume the walkthrough parts, which I did actually glance at when I was doing my abandoned not stream playthrough, although it turned out I was not missing a puzzle. I had forgotten that lockpicking existed in Wizardry 5 and therefore would probably exist here, and I didn't know how to access it. And I think I did the exact same thing because I looked at it twice, and this is kind of silly because the first time I looked at it was because I had the key to a door and I was using it through the camp menu, like going inspect member, item, use item. It doesn't work. You have to press select and select use item. And then the second time I looked, it was because I was like, what do you ever do with this door? And I was like, you'll have to pick the door if you don't have an alchemist. I was like, oh right, lockpicking, how do you do that? It's just the next item down in the select menu. I really should have figured both of those out on my own, but definitely the second one. Ah well, mea culpa. Probably no one leveled up, but maybe Kiki? Sasha's not even below needing 200,000. Oh no, Kiki didn't even get close. Alright. Well. Maybe maybe James will finally get the tilt-await spell in what I assume is the yet-to-be revealed final dungeon after the first 3. I just can't imagine a structure where you have 3 dungeons to choose from, all roughly equally balanced, and then you beat all 3 of them, and it's just like, hey, congratulations, you've won Wizardry. The other party's order goes Flick, Rex, Siobhan, Sing Sing, Casmo, Artian. They're not even healed up. But first, let's look at who's got new stuff to equip. Flick currently has an AC of 2. Oh, you know what? Let's just have him drop his basic gear he doesn't need anymore. And now, Sword of Fire, Plate of Hope, Boots, Night Cape, AC of -1. Very nice. I should get Gromny and identify that statue, because that statue is involved in a puzzle in the Tower of Stillness. Do that in a second. Quickly, so that I can do one foray here. I guess I'll sell this Plate of Novice, but can anyone use the best plate? Can a priest use it? No. I have to make some tough decisions about Gromny's gear. Oh. At least I can free up inventory slots for these characters pretty quickly. By dropping starting gear that I still had on them. Okay. Let's, okay. Flick. No, Flick has things to identify. What about Rex? Great. Rex can be removed temporarily. To add Gromny, who I think has a full inventory, which is frustrating. Yep. But he can give, let's see. Give the iron gloves, absolutely, to Flick. He'll get even stronger. Dagger of Speed can go to Artian. I think Rex already has Waraji. We took Rex out, but I think he already has it. Does Sing Sing have the Enchanted Lyre already? She doesn't. Nice. Would an Anointed Flail probably not be better than whatever Siobhan has? Mace of Pounding. I feel like the Mace of Pounding is probably better. Anointed Flail, I remember from the other wizardries being pretty low level stuff. Okay. Give unidentified things to Gromny to the extent that he can carry them. Oh, and right, Flick can get even mightier. -3. Good stuff. Why don't you give your Amulet of Air to Sing Sing? I think it probably just casts a spell. It doesn't otherwise do anything. Siobhan has a wand. And then Gromny's laden down. So go to the shop. Figure out what we want to sell quickly. Plate mail. Basic plate mail. Who needs it? Rod of Raising I'll hang on to. Short bow she can hand off. We have a lot of best plate. We don't need it all, so get some money out of it. Sing Sing's good. Casmo is good to go for now. Artian, nothing to sell. Gromny should sell. Anointed Flail, yeah, 1,500. That's nothing. Back to Corbin, 1,250. Maybe hold on to that. But the Bardish, not that great. Maybe the Great Axe is good. Maybe having one backup best plate won't hurt. Don't need a Cuirass. Statue doesn't cost much to identify, and quest items often scare poor Gromny. Okay. Into the Tower of Stillness. Blade of Biting, which I think might be good. Oh, except that no, because we don't have anybody who needs it. We've got to give the statue the most back. Okay. Casmo. Torch. I guess a torch is a type of wand. Does Siobhan have a poet's lute already? I think she does. Not Siobhan, Sing Sing. Yeah. So we can just sell that. Warhammer? I'm gonna give it... Oh, Siobhan can't even equip it. I thought for sure Warhammer would be a priest thing. Unidentified weapon and strange item. Strange item, I think, is probably going to be a lantern. Yep. And nunchaku. Don't need any of that, really. So let's go back, sell a bunch of it. When you arrive, you notice change in the familiar atmosphere. Covering the walls are burn marks, accompanied by numerous traces of strikes made by bladed weapons, and other scarrings, which look like the claw marks of wild beasts. Considering the tower is protected by a magic barrier, it must have been a devastatingly hard battle to have ruined the interior so. Strangely, there do not seem to be any material remnants such as armor or weapons, let alone bodies. There's only silence and an oppressive stillness throughout. Well, it is the Tower of Stillness. It seems that maybe I'm not actually going to need the many statues. Okay. Because it might be the case that all the puzzles are just solved and the gates are open. Like what happened previously. Does anyone have stuff left to identify? No. Alright, great. We have to heal, but then we'll get going for one quick foray. This will be the party for the next little bit until I finish the Tower of Stillness, and then they're the rescue party. If need be. Really glad that that teleporter, that switch puzzle was just put them all down, or at least put all the relevant ones down. Because, yeah, I had definitely mixed up some of the original positions. So if it was a more thorough toggling that was needed, I don't know. Because even the FAQ of the month from October 2023 might just say, like, you know, hit all the switches once. No backfilling that. Then again, it was the fact of the month. Maybe it even covers that. Also feels better not to have a FAQ open on one tab and be one window and just be like staring, navigating, not even with your own stuff, barely looking at the game, just trying to trace someone else's footsteps. Flick, Rex, Siobhan, Sing Sing, Gazmo, Artian. Yes! I don't know which, if any, of the good things that we like we have. We have Latuma pick, but not Maporfic. No, that wouldn't have made any sense. I thought I heard a human voice in my place. There's nobody here but me. Okay. Good luck, team. This is a much more vulnerable team. I guess the first thing I want to do is just actually see, am I bypassing the whole put the statues into the paintings puzzle? If that's the case, I might be forced to grind a little with this party, just because there won't be enough things to overcome to naturally level up enough to be able to do the final areas. And I gotta have a rescue party for the presumed final dungeon. And I don't want them to be starting from scratch. Because, like, I could stomp through this place, especially if all the puzzles are cleared. Probably overkill for this fight. Especially when we don't have many spell slots yet. Boom. But it was just enough to win the fight, so that's good. Whoops. I've gone too far. Here. When I did the Tower of Stillness in the abandoned playthrough, I wasn't even drawing maps, so I have a pretty good feel for the layout here. Okay. Yeah, there's the gate that you solve with the painting, with the put the statues in the paintings puzzle. So I don't think I want to take this party up to the 3rd level yet. And so I guess we walk around. I wonder if the cool storyline with the ghosts in the basement still happens. Both Artian and Casmo can attack from the back row. That's cool. Oh dear. We took a lot of damage, specifically Sing Sing. Then we won. Not even that many experience points. Ghost's Hand, that doesn't sound right. Does Siobhan have Calfo? Poison gas. Disarmed. Okay. Well. Not a ton of options available here. Oh. A good roll, at least. Get some hit points back, and then guess I'll just keep on opening doors for now. To try to trigger encounters and see how many we can survive. I don't know. You know what? What's the case for biting the bullet and grinding with this party now instead of just stomping through with the other party? Ghost's Hand? I don't think it is. It is, oh. Well, geez, I shouldn't have been so cynical. Like, why wouldn't I just stomp through here right now with the much stronger party, and then just, if that party does get wiped out, then I've gotten started on a party I can grind up. Because maybe it just turns out I just, you know, this is a kinder, gentler wizardry. That much is already clear. So what if it does turn out I'm just able to beat it with the first party? Never need a rescue party. Not quite as clear on the navigation of this particular place. But we have Duma pick if we need it. Okay. Have the fighters go for the pair of 2. And the spellcasters for the trio. I'll even go all the way to Dalkorea. Oh, don't have Mahalito yet. Even for Artie and the mage. They're landing lots of hits. And we have not killed any yet. That's not great. Hey, priestess. How about you do yourself the biggest heal you can, which is barely anything. Yikes. Alright. We're retreating after this one, that's for sure. Hey, one of the Ronin had the same idea. And we've won. Decent experience. Gotta remember that this party needs a lot less. Trapless, eh? Bet your life on it? Hey, hey. Okay. Artian. Doom a pig. Oh, not hard at all to get home. Turn right, 2 steps. Turn left, 2 steps. 3 steps. Wait, those are stairs up. Oops, went the wrong way. Do not want to be on the 3rd floor right now. There's the way down. We have the advantage. The initiative. I'll just have them all go to town on the woodsman first. Sing Sing hides. When you're hidden, your next attack has a chance of being an instant kill. Or of just doing a single damage. It's more exciting when it's an instant kill. We'll have to come back for at least one more round of healing in our current sluggish state. But did we get anywhere? Did we get level ups? So close. Okay, fine. Oh, and some of us even did. Great. How'd you do, Rex? Gained IQ. That's good. Samurais cast mage spells. Gained vitality. Everyone needs vitality. And 1 hit point. That's kind of pitiful. Siobhan's almost there. Sing Sing's almost there. Gazmo's got a little bit of ways to go. Artian's almost there. I have enough time to run up and do a few more fights. I won't... I still haven't made up my mind about whether I want to develop this party now. Or whether I want to say, screw it. We'll just grind them up. Whoops. That's not what I meant to cast. Because it's not who I meant to have casting. I have my priest in a slot that I'm not used to. Because this party doesn't have 3 dedicated fighters. Yikes. Should I break my own policy and just stay at the inn? I can't do it. Goes against all of my wizardry beliefs. To pay money to heal at the inn while your characters age. Oh man, come on. Roll. Just rolling ones. There we go. 8. And 6. Perfect. Well, not perfect. The Olympics are on. Very exciting. In other news in the world. My preferred events in the Olympics. I like all of the combat sports. And I like... there's something else I like. European handball. It's the sport that only matters once every 4 years, but it's the only sport that matters once every 4 years. So far, mostly I've watched fencing, watched the women's épée, the men's saber, most of the men's saber. I haven't finished the men's saber yet. And the women's foil, which was very exciting because Eleanor Harvey, a Canadian, won the bronze, and she's 12th ranked in the world, which is simultaneously like, you know, if you're 12th ranked in the world in any sport, you're really fucking great at that sport. And yet, if you're 12th ranked, they don't really expect you to be on the podium or even in the finals. And she did get she was up against the eventual silver medalist, but she was totally outclassed in the semifinal. But then she was up against the 3rd ranked fencer in the world and foil fencer in the world, and who had previously, like a couple of years ago, won the world championships. Really good fencer, Italian lady named Alice Volpi. And a giant. I mean, giant. She's like 5'10", 1.5 inches taller than me, but significantly taller than the other competitors. She got a lot of her hits by reaching over and just tapping them on the shoulder, basically, with the tip of her foil. Which in the semifinal was awesome because the American who ended up winning gold was pretty slight build, so you had like a real classic kind of video game style fight of a real mismatch in size and like reach and stuff. And they really, the two of them fenced like they hated each other. There were multiple times when I thought they were just going to start throwing elbows during like up close like parrying or whatever. But yeah, then in the bronze medal match, Eleanor Harvey, the Canadian, she just came out like, I think the Italian was still a little rattled. She was expecting to make the finals. So at the start of the bronze medal match, fencing is 3 periods, and you get 1 point per successful hit. And it either ends at the end of 3 periods and whoever has the highest score wins, or it ends when someone gets to 15. And at the end of round 1, Eleanor Harvey, the Canadian, 12th ranked in the world against the 3rd ranked in the world, was already up 9-4. I was like, oh man, if she can just like, keep her cool, like that's a tough lead to break, even if you're, really, really good. But in the second round, right away, like they got right down to business. Like 4 seconds in, Eleanor Harvey gets another hit, goes up to 10-4. And then before the 3-minute period counted down to 2 minutes. So just in the first minute, and really it was 55 seconds at most, because 5 seconds was Eleanor getting her 10th point. Volpi, the Italian, just went on a run and tied it up. Scored 6 points in under a minute. And I was like, ooh, geez. Because like at that point, it's like, is the Canadian, is the underdog, gotten to now. But she regrouped. It was very impressive. Props to her. It's my least favorite thing to do in Wizardry. Just walk around to get in fights. That's what we must do. So yeah, she did us proud. And she did herself proud. She kept her cool. She wound up winning like 15-12. She never gave up the lead. It was very impressive. It was thrilling to watch. So what we'd love is to get literally thousands of experience here. One pirate went down to the Dalcarea, and they're going to keep suffering from it for the rest of the fight. And yeah, good for her. 12th ranked in the world in foil. She won the bronze medal. The first Canadian to get on the podium for fencing. At least the first Canadian woman. But I think it's the first Canadian. Fencing is a sport that the Europeans dominate, if you can believe that. Although it was 2 Americans who took the gold and silver in the women's foil this year. Okay, that was a good experience point reward for the first fight here. Sirens? I'm skeptical that it's sirens. Siobhan's Calfo says it's trapless, and it was. Bonked my head. I think this experience right now has made up my mind. That I'm gonna get this party their level ups today. Hopefully, get them all level up, and then that's it for them. They're in the back row, and next time I'll just stomp right through the whole Tower of Stillness with the primary party, because grinding is boring. Alright, took out the Vickers before they did anything too bad to us. And hopefully we can take out the rest of them. Let's find out. 1 warrior down. 2 down. Another runs away. Badios, but it didn't kill anybody. We've won. Mark of the Beast for our experience reward. Only Sing Sing's really in trouble. They're picking on the fairy because she's small. These guys are bullies. There. That's enough healing up for her. I think everyone but one and the one who just leveled up already has got their level up. So at this point, it's just I gotta get up and go very, very soon. So Demon's Eye, no it's not, Sing Sing. You can tell we're too early in the game for the real big deal traps. 2nd floor Tower of Stillness enemies are not setting up a Demon's Eye to protect their plunder. Okay. Flick and Rex kill the Weaponer. Siobhan. Hit the pirates, I guess. Can she hit the back row? No. Sing Sing. I guess Halito on the pirates. Gazmo still has Dalcaria on the pirates. Why not? Artian. Melito on the pirates. Let's kill these pirates. One of them ran. Coward. The other one ran. Damn it. Well, that's a waste of 2 spells. But we're down to just a swordsman. I bet we can just kill that with hitting. And we did. Not much for experience. Not much for time. Artian is a little wounded. I'm going to do exactly one more fight. And then whatever I have, I have. We'll go back. We'll find out if anyone leveled up. Maybe we'll learn about some new spells. If the alchemist gains spells. And then we'll call it a day. A very successful day. Ah, the pirate ran away. Poison needle, that's plausible. And it was. Great. Okay, let's get out of here. And there we are. Perfect. Let me go. All right. Who levels up? Let's find out. Flick. Less exciting when a fighter levels up, but let's see what he gets. Gains some piety, some agility, 2 hit points. He probably needs more luck, but he might otherwise be on track for lordship. I'm not sure if lords need, if they have a prerequisite for intelligence. I guess we'll look into it. Rex had just leveled up, I think. Siobhan, this is important. Get new spells, please, Siobhan. Yep. Strength, agility, 11 hit points. That's okay. Sing Sing. Ta-da. New spells, strength. Fairy, what does a fairy need strength for? IQ, that's good. Luck. 1 hit point. Casmo. Leveled up. Come on, new spells. I want to learn new alchemist spells. Hell yeah. Gained IQ, gained piety, luck, and Artian. Brilliant. Okay, very good. We may never use this party again if things go really well in what I assume is the final dungeon that will reveal itself when we do the Tower of Stillness, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Let's find out what everyone just obtained. Okay. Good. Oh, well, Lactomophis is good. I was really hoping she'd get Moporphic now. But so it goes. Sing Sing now has all of the level 2 spells and level 1 spells. 4 slots for each. This is the exciting one. Casmo's up to the 4th slot. Oslo, Nolus, 4th circle. Nagra and Ponte, he's got them all. He's got all of those. What do all these... Do I have all these? Yeah. Yep. So what's new? Kanikwa, Fofisk, and Banaka. Kanikwa is the next Dalcaria. It's a radioactive cloud, 3 to 12 damage, so 3d4 to 1 group per turn. Fofisk raises the group's magic resistance. I wonder if that's a persistent or a... I guess I can find that out before I leave today. And Banaka, reflect enemy spells for 3 turns. That's fun. And now Artian is up to the 4th circle. He's got Lit to fight. That's good. Okay. Final act. Once more into the Tower of Stillness, merely to check if... First, if Casmo can cast that cool new spell outside of battle. He sure can. What icon does it create? Oh, cool. Like an invisible wall. An invisible glass wall protecting you from spells. Hey, that's good to have. Nice. But then we will have Siobhan do all the healing she can, which is still not much. You get spoiled once you have an advanced party. Priest with access to the better healing spells can do your free healing so much faster. All right, I'll do the rest next time. It is wrapping up time, but hey, very nice. Let's see what the class change options are right now for the secondary party. Probably nothing that exciting. Flick could become a monk. Okay, what's his lordship requirement? Mostly IQ and luck. He's a long ass way off. Probably never going to get there. How about Rex? Nothing exciting. He's already a samurai. What about Siobhan? I'd also love for Siobhan to become a lord. In a sense, she's further. In a sense, she's closer. If she was lucky, so lucky that she got luck on every level up for the next 4 level ups, it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility for the strength, piety, and vitality to also come through. I don't know. Gazmo, nothing I want him to become. Sing Sing, I'm probably happy with as a bard. And Artian is probably fine as a mage. Yeah, alright. I'm not going to do that much class changing. I guess if James maxes out as the mage, I will switch him over to being an alchemist, so we can get some alchemy abilities for the primary party. You know what they should get those bots to do? Not that I want them to do this, it would be annoying. But they should get them to follow you when they show up. To make you feel like, oh yeah, the bot can give me followers. But yeah, there we are. It's coming together. I bet next time I play, I can just stomp all the way through the Tower of Stillness with the primary party. And then we'll find out what's next. We'll be in the home stretch. Cool. What else do we do here at 58 Dream Street? Well, I haven't figured out exactly when, but my main things in the daytime this week are more of this and some Ultima 7 Part 2, Serpent Isle. But also, my normal evening streams with my friends, Greg and James beat 'em up on Tuesdays and Friday Night Frosthaven on Fridays, but also sometimes on Thursdays, and one's on a Tuesday, are not happening because Greg's out of town. So, I'll probably do at least one or another evening stream. I don't know of what. So I got to figure something out. When I do, I'll put it on the stream and I'll announce it in the Discord. And if I have another stream between now and then, I'll say what it is. On the weekend, on Saturday, we're back to Dark Sun, Shattered Lands. I feel like I'm like 2/3 of the way through that. Really enjoying it. We're heading west next time. Find out if we can find some free villages out there and recruit them to the cause. Then we have on Sunday, I'm starting up, unless I decide that that's one of my evening things this week. I'm a mercurial fellow, so I might go a different direction. But I'm thinking to start Sweet Home, the Famicom adventure RPG horror classic from Capcom on Sunday. Maybe not. And yeah, somewhere in there before you know it, we'll be back with Wizardry Gaiden 4, Throb of the Demon's Heart, getting ever closer to the grand finale. So that's exciting. All right. Hey, if you stuck around to the end, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, can't hear my voice, I'm going to stop by anyway. So thanks for stopping by. And until the next time, when we're being as still as we possibly can in that tower. But not actually, so we're going to stomp through it rapidly. Take care of yourselves and be kind to everyone you meet.